I have to stop it. We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand. What makes you think I can help you stop them? I'm not even from this tribe.
They both owe you a debt. You aided them when no one else could. And you've seen into their hearts, just like I have. Misguided in different ways, but no less worthy of the people they protect. Your words might be enough to spear some sense into them.
Yeah, well, they're not exactly good listeners.
And you are no ordinary speaker. You fly on the wings of the 10. I will go to the gate of the vanquished, southwest of here, to stall them. But without you, I'm afraid we'll run out of body bags fast.
If what Jataka says is true, Yara and Draka will end up killing a lot more than just each other. There has to be something I can do.
Ridiculous acrobatics.
Already? Really? That's what we're doing? Really? Sushi, what's going on, man? How we doing? Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Sunday evening, where we are gonna finish out this fantastic game so far. I'm in the middle of a little side mission, so we're going to do that first before we continue the story. But it shouldn't take us too long. Because again, there's a lot of content in this game that like we haven't done. Hello, my death count is 1 bird on accident. It's all good, right? How is everyone doing? We are just going to jump right over into game. We are not going to stall because, again, if you don't know anything about the way I play video games personally, I stop and enjoy the weather and atmosphere. I also, when I beat a game, I let all the credits roll. So I know that we're in the last story mission. Feel bad about the bird. I made up for it. It said some words and buried the bird. Nah, bird's fine. Bird's fine. Bird's fine. So, first off, is everything coming through? Because it seems like every time I make a change to the system, there's something else that is not playing correctly. That all looks good. All right. So how have you been, Roy? So again, like I said, I'm in the middle of a side quest. Soon as we do this, we'll hop back on over to the base to continue the main story of where we left off yesterday.
Draka and Yara are already here.
And we'll go from there.
You're their commander. You're here.
The flame that flies on the wings of the 10.
Aloy,
Not bad.
did you come to witness the challenge?
Does there have to be a
Looking
challenge?
forward to
They're
finishing out the game.
If you persist,
Looking
all
forward
these
to,
squads will
you
join the
know,
fights. How many will
playing
die here?
Assassin's Creed Shadows here
How many
come
will die in our
Thursday.
villages once the retaliation begins?
There has to
What
be another
tribe of
way.
Native Americans is that?
Listen
It's
to what
not.
she has to say.
Nothing.
You both owe her that much.
Yeah, you jerks. All right. Yo, Yara.
Yara, do you really need to do this?
He sabotaged the wound. You can't tell me you believe he knew nothing about it. And it was all part of his plan, to force a confrontation. Don't you see? This is what he's wanted all along.
Cherokee,
It
proud of
doesn't
it.
matter how many die,
Nice.
as long as he gets what he wants. Command of the clan. No. I'm putting an end to this. Now!
Draka, you lost a lot of good people hunting machine hearts to trade for water. You want to lose more now?
But that cost is exactly why I'm doing this. Why I had to send people to find other sources in the first place. I swear to you, I had nothing to do with what happened to the wound. Ukta came to me, said he found underground leaks that might lead to another well, that's all. I didn't tell him to screw it all up and drain the wound.
So stand down so we can all talk about this.
No. No more talking, no more lies. Yara can't be trusted.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't do it.
Is this how you two plan to save your clan? By causing a
By
massacre
being a
over who gives
butt?
the orders? Drop this foolishness and work together.
She's right. Put away your spears. Return to your homes.
Which means she stays in charge? Forget it.
You see? Replacing me is all he cares about. It's a vendetta. And it has to end here.
For once we agree.
Pick a side, Aloy. Because we're settling this now.
There must be a way to minimize the bloodshed.
The Tanakh never make things easy, do they?
Nah, not normally.
Afraid not.
Is there a third option? What if we stand here for a long time?
must die before you are satisfied.
Interesting. So that played through this speaker. So that's something I still have to fix somehow. Dang. Thought I had those fixed. Did that play correctly through the stream? So there's something with the way these happen that okay. I will have to fix that. There is no third option. Yeah, I mean, I didn't figure there was a third option, but I'm going to side with Draka.
This isn't about Draka conspiring against you, Yara. It's about your people. You lied to them about the wound. You also said their survival is all that matters. Was that a lie too? If it wasn't, then stand down. Give Draka a shot at command.
It was no lie. Which is why I'll never hand over command to the likes of him.
Then fight us. Just us. You want to save lives? Keep your squads out of it.
I've seen how you fight. These soldiers are with me.
Then we stand with Aloy and Draka. Even numbers.
I'll take no joy in fighting either of you. New rules! We're keeping it to just us. Winner takes command.
Looking for me?
Oh boy, have I been looking forward to this.
How's that one guy still alive over here? You, go away. Also, I'll take your stuff.
It's over.
Thought we agreed bows are banned? Never.
You gonna make me wait around?
Really? I feel awful.
You didn't need to do that.
Ikaro didn't, and Regala bit him in the ass.
Okay, so... what's the plan? The wound still doesn't have enough water for everyone.
I'll gather the leaders from all the desert villages. We'll figure it out.
For a second there, you sounded like a real commander.
Your confidence is inspiring. Here, take this. My thanks for what you did here today. You didn't have to get involved. I won't forget what you did, Desert Flame.
Whatever. What'd we get? 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 Outside of a trophy. Skilly points. Okay. All right, well. All right. Back to the base. Let's get this final showdown on, shall we? So, last night we ended literally right here. I was awake enough to where we could have played, but I also figured we probably had about 2 to 3 hours left. And I was like, I should probably go to bed. And at this point, it was midnight. So, you see what I might go for since I seen it on sale. We talking about the horror game?
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us.
All right.
Is there anything I should handle before that?
Nah, let's just do it.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem
Ah,
like the Zeniths
I
aren't
didn't see you sent me a...
We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff?
I do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Frickin' Silas. That guy.
You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Optional. Talk to your companion. Well, we're gonna talk to our companions. I mean, how can you not talk to your companions and see what the heck's going on? What is their thought process during this time of?
We need to get Silent's weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shield.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
Yes.
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Of course you can. All right, the Zeniths.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Aloy doesn't sound so positive of herself.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. They'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
Are you? I mean, what else do we got going on?
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. Saved my butt with those Spectres. Wouldn't feel right to leave it behind now. You know, besides, it goes with my outfit.
It matches.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look.
Of course not. Your companions?
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family.
Varl was a good guy.
Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though.
Details.
If you're up for it.
I'd love to hear it.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Bop him in the head!
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his?
Of course I would.
After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
I mean, yeah, there is that small little detail.
Be okay.
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means.
What about Katalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat. I think.
All right, should we have a drink?
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
Let's get more of the story, right? I mean...
Oh.
I mean, you gotta kind of have to get the drink. I don't know where it's at. Crazy boy?
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Dron's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
As she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Carja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Carja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition.
Which was?
Avad had to dress up as well.
Nice.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
Ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
What? One companion down? Let's see what the others have to say.
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least
I mean,
now you don't have to do it alone.
this is true.
Thanks.
I know there's probably a lot on your mind right now, but I was wondering if you were able to install the reboot code on So, T, and Do.
Not yet.
Stray land gods? No, not yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Thank you.
Everyone here, training, working together.
Almost like
All
what's
for
what?
Varl. None of it would have happened.
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were. So he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Friends? We're gonna call
Varl
them
and I
friends.
tried
We don't know if
speaking
they're.
to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
He's just a bucket of. He's a bucket of warmth.
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad. I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do,
Oh,
there's
God.
one favor I would ask of you.
Now what?
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
Okay.
So,
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home.
Oh, I want you to bury me, but but stay alive, by the way. Gee, thanks. Well, what would I do without that novel advice?
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know.
The truth, if we're lucky. Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much.
She's so excited.
Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. We thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tanakh.
I mean, the Tanakh's kind of been the main story of where we're at.
Based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly.
Yeah. I mean,
Once
it
all
comes
this
in
is
handy.
over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me. Or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
All
Federa
things definitely you should be.
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Aww.
That I do. Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I mean,
I
that's
hope our new guests
why we're here.
Silence. He's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah, he was born without it.
He was born without that. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Aaron.
She's an interesting character.
But I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
Once I'm focused with this mission.
I try not to think about it. Have you spoken with
Not the
Nova?
best thing.
A little bit, but
Ignoring isn't
I did hear
always...
her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. So seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask So to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the last one.
Zeniths get away with what they've done.
Everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
And you?
I'm nervous.
But I'm ready too.
Don't worry.
We got
We'll get through
this.
this together.
One way or another, we got this.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet my sister.
Come on, do I look that old?
Yes. You're ancient, Aloy.
Tala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Katalo will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Good plan.
I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
She is such a nervous...
Did you need something? Something else?
Hi.
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Okay, so Silence has nothing. Still have a couple optional dudes to talk to here. Oh, this is our old focus.
It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
There you are. Would you like to continue our chat?
I would. I would not. You have nothing new.
I should be going.
I'll be making final preparations.
There it is.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten.
Yes, the pterodactyl was awesome.
Army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping we could finally discuss this new arm of mine, if you have the time.
Remind me what we need to do to get you that new arm of yours?
Gaia said we can find what we need at the Zenith lab, where you found Beta.
Got it. Did you need
I kind of feel like we should go get his arm before we advance the story, but
I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, Nothing would surprise me. Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way.
He's like,
Many
yes.
soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
How are your studies going?
We have a whole
Learn more about the world of the old ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up.
yeah.
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
Nah.
I am Tenakth.
I'm always ready.
Always ready.
How dare you question me?
Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will not.
Yes.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth.
Well,
Her mind
no.
is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
I mean, I'm tougher than I look.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
Nah.
If I live, it will be in victory.
If I die, it will be in battle.
What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say.
I
If
mean,
he were Tenakth, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings
the airplanes.
and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
So much story. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ma na 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 da 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 da. So who haven't I talked to? Oh, right.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel.
Let's not break the equipment.
Your squad.
They can hold their own. As for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Nah. The rebellion against
The
Hekarro.
whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dorok, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example.
Okay.
It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Understandable.
No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief
She may have a couple of
betrayed the Tanakh.
issues.
How did Hekarro betray you?
Hekarro called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hekarro ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hekarro made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tanakh.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks.
Yet I struck you down.
And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hekarro and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
She needs to be in therapy.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hekarro?
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down. A true Tanakh would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hekarro lapped up the peace message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned.
Yeah.
The day you got in my way.
Well, see, this is why you don't mess with me, okay? Just
The deal
listen.
you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with Oseram mercenaries.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted a group of outlanders?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed them. But they offered me the chance to run the Karja down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge.
Blind rage.
I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Akaro and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win.
Whatever. You know nothing. Oh, by the way, let me tell you something about...
Going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hakaro. Failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage.
You need therapy.
So show me where to bury it.
I can do that.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun.
Cool.
But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the Ten.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
She's an interesting character, no? So pretty. All right, where does it actually want us to go? Way down yonder. So we haven't actually known that yet. Go to the entrance of the Valley of the Fallen. Ooh, what is this? Focus first. Focus. There's so many campfires we could...
I made a trip to check in on Hidden Emperor. Your pal Moreland looked like he was working on something big. I met a lot of takers with wild ideas, but Moreland's getting killed. I think his buddies agree.
Yeah, maybe I'll chicken on him too. Excellent. See what Moreland's up to now. Gotta hold tight in this rain.
It's like solar panels on the on it. What is this in front of me? Oh. It's like, yeah, I know. I could have, like, taken a fire over to someone, but I thought we'd just, you know. Maybe we'd enjoy the scenery for a little bit as we're headed off. And I like looking at stuff like this. What's this? Yeah, right. So freaking pretty, man. Just curious. Totally does. Okay. So it totally unlocks stuff as we're flying by it. Alright, so we're going to get a little sidetracked here. Say, what is right here? There's...
Getting down now.
Might have got again. We're working on headed over there, but you know, I saw a thing. I had to stop. This is me. Be fair, I wouldn't even be doing all this stuff if That's fine. Hey, do you think maybe the big spire over here is the area that we're going?
Shield must be the glowing lights that Nod saw.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that got captured. Now we'll hit this one. That's pretty too.
I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Look how pretty. All right. We'll wait for the ad to finish. Hopefully everyone's doing well this evening. Welcome back. So let's do this.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Open sesame.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
Meanwhile, a little while later.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only. Aloy. We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
There's a lot of dudes that are just sitting here that are already dead. Why are there so many? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna take all of their stuff, but I mean,
Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Fire's not gonna help here.
Anytime you're ready.
shush. Yeah, what's that?
I'll follow you in.
Shut up. I'm plotting.
Let's collect that loot later. Aloy, ammo. Let's dent some metal.
Holy shit. Yeah, I suppose there's that.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up.
I love how he's like just standing there and
machines
It's
primed with
gonna
plasma?
explode. I'm coming for you now.
How we doing, Tackle?
And again. Oh, I heard that crunch from here. Ah. And now's a good time to hit him with the last. Aloy, you need this.
Jesus.
Get clear of the blast. Now we're talking. Yeah, that's gonna blow. You love this.
Jesus.
You aren't winning this battle, you love.
That is not what I meant to do.
I think we got it.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Oh, good lord. Downloading Horizon Zero Dawn on Steam Deck. Nice. They're such good games. I should have.
There's a cave up there that might get us through that.
I should have blown that up.
Let's climb up to it.
Oh well. Not sure what that was, but we're gonna come over here and we're gonna grab ourselves some healing potions first. Healing potions, yes. Watched a couple people play it and just never got our chance. It's a really good game. Obviously, this is the second one, but I mean, they are so well done. Highly recommend them. They are really good. Highly recommend.
We should move on.
We're working. Dude, stop telling me what to do, okay? We're working on it. We're just going a little slow. Let's change this to... Do we have food? Nope, I'm awesome. Totally didn't do any of that stuff that we probably should have done. That's fantastic.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
So first things first, is there anything... Nope. Oh.
Can we please leave the cave now. Hey, you swim.
Oh, here I thought there was going to be like something here. Huh. Okay, fine. Can we please leave?
Go, Aloy. It stinks in here.
Will you quit being such a jerk, okay? Also, we need to turn off the turn this off. It's gonna keep throwing me off. That was quite the leap right there. Aloy, climb up, please. Thank you.
Oh, I hate caves. I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another one.
Oh. There's everyone else playing this game, and then there's me.
Can we please leave the cave now?
No, I don't want to leave the cave. I'm exploring. Whoop.
Hey, come on, Aloy, let's go.
Do. I'm just exploring. And you definitely want me up there. Oh, daggone it.
machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here.
I'm not really
Their
built for
salvage
climbing.
may prove useful to you now.
Sorry, Erend.
Let's go, Aloy. It stinks in here.
Let's see what's over here.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight. You choose.
Usable weapon.
Are we gonna attack or what?
Shut up! We're waiting for him to spin around. Actually, what I should have done is I should have tagged him.
Can't use that now.
He's a very upset Spectre at the moment.
Well, should we go for it, Aloy?
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Down.
Firing!
Oh, it looks like Zoe's giving us some supporting fire.
How did that one hit me?
Zoe's helping us out. Firing from above. Aloy, over here. Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up.
Idiot meat famine. Hey, Aloy. Those taking shots from above. Good to have some help. You need some ammo? Hey, you wanna fight the Vanguard?
Oh, that was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Yeah.
Way
Okay.
around, okay?
Nah, I just need to figure out which way to attack those guys. Is my getting a blaster would probably be helpful. Not gonna lie. All right. Because clearly we're going to be having a lot of those dudes during this. Oh, I need that. Hello, stop, turn around, pick that up. It's good. It's good. Let's go ahead and pick up the goodies as we're here. We're Whether I will use them or not is completely irrelevant. That's all just go into the pouch.
Shouldn't we head for the tower?
Yeah, we will. In a minute. Okay, so I can't climb over that. All right. Oh, good God.
Down there?
I'm okay. I'll climb back up.
I swear I hit my jump button.
Where'd you go?
Just climb back up.
I swear I hit my jump button there. Oh, hey, look. More things.
Tired yet?
Yep.
My brains are going into my feet!
Facts.
We're through.
It's not beer, but it'll do.
We can take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead ones handy enough.
Wanted to make sure that I could actually, like, you know.
Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah.
The good old days.
Times.
More Spectres. I'll attack when you... What are we waiting for?
Wait, did I? Thought I... We're gonna wait for their alerts to go down. That's what we're waiting for.
Live long, kill your enemies. Aloy, for you.
Now, hang on. Weak against acid and plasma. Strong against fire, shock, and purge. Pulse cannon, detachable. Highly charged energy storage, only accessible during attacks or with nano plate. Large resource, used to extract and attach.
Getting somewhere.
I'm not giving up.
Shit. I am so bad at fighting these dudes, man. Drives me nuts.
It's gonna explode.
Oh my god. God, you're a pain in my ass.
Think fast.
It's gonna explode.
If it's gonna, okay, so here's what I'm not understanding. They always say it's gonna explode, but then it never actually explodes. So, like, is there something I need to do to be helping to help it explode?
Now we're talking.
I think that's all of them. At least. Let's push on.
I mean, I know with other things when they're like, hey, no, it's gonna explode. You hit whatever the trigger point is, and then they explode. These guys are like, no.
Any good loot?
A little.
I don't know. We're after this. We're after these. We need a bunch of these. Shoot, didn't separate the message here. Look on Discord. Maybe it's easier. Maybe it'd be easier to fight if I didn't use a bow. Well, we know we're gonna use a bow. I mean, that's not even an option. Just need to pick up, you know, our.
Let's get going. Okay?
Look, we will get going as soon as I pick up, you know, all of the health things, okay? First is a sissy. He doesn't fight well. He never has. Going towards the zenith. Searching the specter along the way, yo.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain. So what are we waiting?
Other way, wait.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of. How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Looks like the others have things under control.
Hey, just here. Here we go.
I can keep going. Come on, up the slab.
Yeah, we'll get it in a second. He's trying to rush you. You're gonna have to go up and smack him. Yeah. Well, I kind of. I'm just taking my time. What?
Alma and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
Okay.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Kind of cool. Rawr.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Nice.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The our database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
That's not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Could use plasma ammo here.
Let's craft some tear ammo first. You know, because reasons.
Yeah, that's gonna blow. Now we're talking.
Oh no! How about we get out of the rock first? That would be a.
Yeah, that's gonna blow.
You know, if you,
Zoe and Baldy are fighting another
I think they can handle it.
I don't like the specters.
Just some parts.
Don't like the specters. I mean, obviously, I'm not supposed to like the specters, but I mean, at the same time, I'm like, I don't like the specters. They're a bunch of jerks. Also, let's get some restock of materials, and then we will continue up. I mean, think about it. If we don't like the specters, we are going to have a heck of a time when we get up to the base, and we got to do the other guy, because I already didn't like the other guys as well. But you know, I mean, what are you going to do, right? We're going to sit here. We're going to gather our crap. We're going to pick up more things.
We should move on.
Shut up. We're doing things here. We need to do some crafting. 4, that'll take us to 12. 5, that'll work. That'll take us to 14.
This way.
Big jump.
Red Wing.
To the right, I think.
Then if you want us to go to the right, we're going to take a look at the left first, obviously.
And now to the left.
Well, Aloy, you know better. Just because, you know, we have to look.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now. The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten!
Let's get into this. Smack! Take this and take him down. Let's take him out.
I've got an angle.
We'll assist you, Aloy. As do I. We've got your back, Aloy.
Get it with plasma.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Over here, Aloy.
Hit it with plasma. I was hitting it with plasma, but I was just hitting it in the wrong spot. Okay? Jeez. Shush. Hi, guys. Where are we going? Are we going this way? No, we gotta go up the steps. Gotta go up the steps, dude. Where you going? balls. Where's Silence?
Come on, let's go. This way, demon. Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. As your puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
All kinds of fun stuff. Here's our Zenith friends.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us.
Watch me.
Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
I mean, that's one way of doing it.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Die, machine. Filth.
Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network! Just do the best you can.
I mean, we're here. I mean, we're ooh. Hello. You don't do anything.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
How about we do it without?
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
But all good things must come to an end. Isn't that right, little man?
Got that, didn't ya? I'm taking you down! Take that!
There's nowhere to hide.
Not much about your shield, are ya? Oh, well, that's new. Ah, don't like that, do ya?
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
You're done for!
Oh, shit.
I'll watch you suffer.
This is the end for you! He's almost down.
Oh, you little shit.
Whoa. me. Much better.
How's your lack of shield? I'm just wondering.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
How's it feel now, asshole?
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Zip.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
I mean, what would the rest? I mean, we've been climbing the entire game. Why wouldn't we climb? You know, this part, right? Oh God.
Aaron, is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think.
I saw it just as I jumped. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
There's a pull tab right there that I need to grab.
Matilda and Gerard are left then.
Whoops. Mistakes.
You there? Listen,
Just noticed I spelled forbidden wrong. That doesn't. Why does that not surprise me?
I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
Up we go. Oh, hello. I was gonna say up we go, just as I see a chest over here. So here's my. No, I was gonna say. I was thinking that they were gonna take Gaia back to the other planet. Cause remember, the one. Tilda said that they had a cataclysmic event. Now, does that mean that they could take Gaia and then, like, have her redo stuff with Sirius? You know, I mean, that's just kind of what my brain's. But they were talking about like a planet destroying thing that occurred, not so much a.
I'm coming, Beta.
Nemesis.
This is it. End of the line. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything
Kinda what
it
you
needed
get.
from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished. Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabethstream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me.
Oh, really?
It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door! Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
I can endure.
Acid plasma. Siege mortar. I think the first thing is to open up the vulnerable spots.
You cannot.
I better scan that thing first.
Shit.
Execute attack pattern Sigma. Say the word, and I'll stay my hand.
I can target its gold plating.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Blast off!
Oh, that thing's fast.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Component is vulnerable to elemental damage. Let's just do a lot of the same thing that I'm doing right now. Oh, hello, a weapon.
Launch! Go!
Burning up with plasma.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Powering up. Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I knew you didn't truly
This
want to
won't
hurt
work,
me.
Tilda. Ah! Ah, it's quick. Ah!
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Ah! Cut that thing's armor.
This world is finished! We must leave together!
This is a fight. A few more minutes. Well, that did something.
I can endure. You cannot.
Ah!
No,
I'm the only way you get to live, Aloy.
It's reforming.
Or no. Stupid.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
Yep.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. we're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind, to seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
No, she wouldn't.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the 10.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all the help you can get.
I'm fine with this.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
About that. I mean, it does set up for a good part 3, I suppose. How? I'm not entirely sure, other than Nemesis coming.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle.
Warrior's death.
The ingenuity to solve any problem.
Fireworks! Well, digital fireworks. Golden Gate Bridge.
Courage to overcome any obstacle.
So pretty, man.
Resilience lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Gorilla Games. Just checking to see if I can control the bird well. The Horizon games are so good. I mean, now we get to just enjoy the cutscene and the credits. She's gonna fly the bird back to the Nora and be like, "Look, suckers, do you see what I can do? You guys need to accept this." And guess what? Something else is happening. So for anyone that is new to my channel, I always let the credits roll in any game that I play. One, it's a way for me to give thanks to the developers and the teams who've spent years and years and years on these games that we get to play and enjoy and share with one another. It's my way of saying thank you to those people. I think I've done it with pretty much like every game I've ever beaten on stream over the past 4 years ish. Barren Light. And in the meantime, Gaia, now that Gaia's got control of everything again, she can work on healing the lands and, you know, while Nemesis is coming to, you know, destroy it. I mean, we knew that Tilda was going to be like, you know, bad. Shady as F? Hell yeah, she was. No, really, we're here to protect you for the art and for the best of humanity. And yeah, you know, I couldn't stand these other people. Yeah, I mean, part of that was true. She probably couldn't stand them, but Music's good. Only because she figured she was smarter than all of them. This is true. But isn't that what it's about? I'm smarter than you, therefore I should be able to do whatever I want? God, this is pretty. And I really like the way that they're doing the credits, you know? I mean, it's showing, you know, the West in a way that, you know, maybe someone didn't bother to take the time to fly around. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I'd be sitting here just flying around, just looking at the land. Even as we were going through tonight to make our way to the final area, I deliberately just chose to fly so I could just look at the land, to look at the world that was created. And there's so much more content to this game. It's not even funny. I skipped a lot. Like a lot of content. And I was telling Mrs. First last night that I'm 70 hours into this game right now. I mean, right now, okay, we're probably at about 73-ish. With me taking my time, and I was still rushing, especially here at the end, just because I wanted to get this game complete before Assassin's Creed Shadows came out, because that's the next game I'm going to be playing, and I know that. This will be one of those games that, like, I've got my Steam Deck connected to my PS5. I'll leave this disc inside of it, and then I'll be cleaning up things. Living world animation. So at the end of Horizon, there was a cutscene alluding to this game. Now, obviously, this game hadn't been announced, but you knew there was more story. I mean, it was just kind of a given or a feeling. And, you know, you kind of have that same thing, you know, with this, right? You've got this other thing, no, Nemesis coming. But how does one defend against that? At least at the end of Horizons, you knew something was up because of silence. This, all we've got is a name. And that it's coming. I mean, I suppose you could try to do research to see how they could defend it, but if you had the Zenith, of course, here's the other thing though that I was thinking about when Silence was like, they took over a colony, you know, that in a matter of hours. Well, yeah, that was a highly advanced civilization that had all the AI, all the passwords, all that stuff. You really don't have that here. I mean, you've got Gaia. So, I mean, there's that, but they wouldn't necessarily have those passwords and things, right? but they're kind of made up of the smartest of the smart, or of the memories of those people. It'd be interesting to see. And obviously, Guerrilla hasn't announced a part 3 that I'm aware of. So, yeah, I don't remember them having ever announced any kind of a part 3 to this yet. Keyword there, yet. But Gaia's been... I was thinking that they could go to other spots around the world, but if Gaia's in control of the entire network, so I mean that really wouldn't be necessary. The land is so pretty. I mean, just... What was Forbiddne? My typing skills are Forbiddne. Obviously, Sushi. I mean, geez. How do you not know that? No, I might just start throwing a typo in the titles of every game that of every stream, just for the fun of it, just to see how many people are like, "Hey, did you know you misspelled the word the?" I'm like, no, I didn't. It's T-E-H. What are you talking about? Just to make him be like, dude, this guy's got problems. And I deliberately use the word the because I'm constantly misspelling the word the when I'm typing at work. Because I'm always correcting myself. Just my fingers start going. We know this guy has problems. Stab. You might even be one of them. Possibly. Fear the Badger! How we doing, Merilith? What do you think, honey? It's a pretty game, man. It's so pretty. It is a pretty game. First bringing out his Squirtle plushie. Original concept, original story. Missouri? Yeah, I'm not answering that. Special thanks. Special thanks. You had to log in when I heard you talking about this guy has problems. Did you ever see what I posted in Discord? And yeah, it's real. It looks on Amazon. Are we talking about the Final Fantasy cards? Or the Pixel Remaster on sale for $50? $49.95 or whatever. Oh, look in general. The Shredder. That's funny. Thank you for playing. Thank you, developers, for making the game. Now, what is going to be the ending cutscene? We're going to have credits that are going to roll, I'm sure. But if you miss Ashley Burke, John. If you misspelled word, does bother me a bit because I figured out myself every 20th word is spelled wrong. Thank you. I'd rather just be wrong. I listen when you talk. Your words all make sense. But underneath it all, I hear where we are going with this. Poseidon coup. Yep, and we're just gonna sit here and chill, y'all. I mean, we're gonna sit here and let it run, listen to the music. Again, my way of saying thank you for all the voice actors, digital artists, developers. Hey, it's kind of a nice little jam at the moment. I like this. You saw a pizza cutter with handle being Raphael's size? Really? That is a hilarious thing, Sushi. I am not gonna lie. That's funny. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Shredder, and it's a grater. I take it. That's hilarious. Wall of voices, motion capture. You wouldn't use it if you got it? I wouldn't get it, but I mean, if I got it, I mean, that's the kind of thing that somebody gets because they want items to collect for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not because of, hey, no, I mean, it is a utensil. I mean, it is physically usable, you know, but the music, good job to the music people. The music in this game was great. Not just the sung thing, but just all of the music that was, you know, played. So good. In the flood and cracked core. Music by The Flight. In the flood. Special thanks for use of their collection. Ah. Oh, the Rembrandt paintings. Oh, that was cool. That was neat. For them to digitize it, they got permission. It's one of those things you wouldn't think about, you know? I mean, I wouldn't think about it, but then I don't. So anybody got any grand plans this upcoming week? This has a Spawn's spring break, so no. Oh, goodness. Be like, okay, Spawn, it's time for you to learn how to cook to make so that you can make mommy some food. Mommy doesn't feel like making you food right now. Can you go make something instead? Here's some hot dogs. Here's some macaroni and cheese. And he's like, yes. Can I have SpaghettiOs? QA for Europe? He can make some stuff, but he's too ADHD to let me do anything other than a toaster or a microwave. I mean, maybe it would help him focus, though, you know? I mean, maybe he'd be sitting there and be like, you know, I really want to make this thing. Maybe. No, he's my kid. Here, peanut butter jelly bread. They do not require a source of ignition. You say that. But what if I want toasted bread, Merilith? What if I want to take the toast and put it in the toaster? You know, then I could put the stuff on first, then throw it in the toaster and let it drip down on stuff. Then Tackle gets mad, and then she comes after me. I mean, he'd do something, walk away, and forget he had something in the stove. Such an odd thing. Could be. It could be a thing. I'm trying to think when our kids started doing some of their own stuff. I don't know. I know for my oldest, she got mad at me because I did something with one of her clothes. No, I put it in the washer and dryer. Whatever. And she didn't like it. So I was like, that's fine if you're gonna sit here and complain because, you know, Dad washed your thing. Well, this wasn't supposed to go in the dryer. I said, that's fine. You can now start washing all your own clothes and drying them. She was like, fine. Spawn 2 likes to try to help you cook. Yep, that's why Spawn 1 folds all of his own clothes now. Yeah! See, that's what I'm talking about. But like, you know what? If you're gonna sit there and complain, congratulations. Here's the keys. Boop. Figuratively speaking, in this regard. I walked downstairs, showed her how to use the washer, showed her how to use the dryer. Oh no, he told me that he was refolding everything. Really? He just didn't like the way you were folding it? It's like, no, Mom, my shirts don't get folded like you know, my shirts don't get folded like this, and then, you know, in half. No. We tri-fold it, and then we fold it in half. What's nice about that is that someday the help becomes actual help, or even a kid who makes dinner. Yes, so Spawn 1 made dinner for the family yesterday. What's up, Lot? How we doing? Doing good. Just finished up Forbiddne West. Forbiddne West. Like I said, as I always. As I always say, I always let the credits roll. Spawn 1, I mentioned. No, Spawn 1 is J, sweetie. Spawn 2 is A. But we always just call Spawn, who lives with us, Spawn, so. London Studios, Ben Studio. Special thanks. I'm waiting to see if there. I'm wondering if there's like a. These are the development babies. Because you see that in like movies and even in video games. You see that. We welcome these 30 people. Digital communications director, customer engagement, PlayStation.com, media strategy. Here's game, play. There's our strategy. How do you think those strategies things go? All right, guys, we have to announce this game. All right. I don't know how we should announce this. Oh, wait a minute. We had a different game. We could totally play on that. And Aloy's gonna go to a whole new area because she's chasing after Silas. Yeah, I know. I can never do marketing. It's a sequel to a wildly popular game. How on earth can we possibly do that, right? I mean, there's Horizon Forbidden West, there's Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, there's Horizon Zero Dawn Lego Edition. I mean, I don't know I don't know how we're gonna do this. This is beyond our capacity. There is a Lego Edition, yes. There is a Lego edition. There's like full Lego builds, like the tall necks, for example. I know there's a full Lego tall neck. If I remember correctly, Mel actually has one. Crap, there's an ad starting, and I can't snooze it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff around these games. This game. Much more than what one would probably think. What other Horizon Lego items are there? Horizon Zero Dawn shopping. Okay, apparently there's a Horizon Zero Dawn board game. An expansion for the board game. Dawn. Lego. So there's the tall neck that Lego has made, a Thunderjaw, that's a Thunderjaw, Tremor Tusk, There's an Aloy versus Varl versus Shellwalker and Sawtooth. There's so much stuff around this game. It's ridiculous. It's funny to me. What time is it? 9:30. You could probably start up Stardew for like an hour or so. We'll see how this ends and see where it goes. Game on. Goodbye, Kansas. What is Goodbye, Kansas? Charlie Stern, Jonathan Forfault. Goodbye. I mean, we have Goodbye, Sweet Mary Lou, but I mean, Goodbye, Kansas? Must be a studio. Obviously. Now I'm curious. Goodbye, Kansas Studios. Film, games, advertising. Oh, wow. Okay, these guys have had their hands in all kinds of stuff. Had their hands in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle for cinematics and gameplay. The Outer Worlds. Chronos: The New Dawn, a cinematic trailer. I don't know what that is. Helldivers. Alan Wake 2. Shogun, the TV series. Cyberpunk. Wow. Had their hands on a lot of stuff. Little Red Zombies. Little Red Zombies Studio. We are an art outsourcing studio from India focused on 3D character production. Specialized outfits, heads, hair, and creatures for video games. There you go. And this is one of the reasons that I always let these types of things run, because to me, it's one of those, will I ever use this in my life? No. But it's still interesting to me. I mean, I think all of us know that it takes hundreds and hundreds of people to make a AAA game, or a game like this anyway. As opposed to Stardew Valley, that's, one guy with a little bit of help from one other dude for a little bit. And I still enjoy playing it. It's a lot of fun. Okay, we're in the S's. Steamroller Studios. I wonder how they decide how they're going to list people inside of each sub studio, stuff like that. You know, my brain would go, okay, we're going to put it alphabetically or whatnot. You know, because that's actually the way they were doing it on at the very start. And then you get to like some of these other ones and it's like just random. Ulysses graphics. Now, I'm sure it's structured by, you know, importance. I'm the owner of this company. See, like this, vice president, CEO. You know, it's probably like president, CEO, marketing director, blah 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 blah. And everyone else like, no, I did the work though. Yes, but I get credit. Shh, shush. Oh, which throws me off because I start seeing like Z's and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then it jumps to an A. Just like, okay, we're gonna throw them inside of a word cloud randomizer. Hit go. That's the way we're doing it. Except for the president or the CEO or the vice president. No, of the studio. Wanted sound and picture. One person. Jack Carter, we thank you. Special thanks, Big Yellow Duck, Centroid Motion Capture, ECCO Studios LA. This game uses Jolt Physics, Bink Video, Doodle, Natural Motion, Face FX. Game uses zlib, copyright. Game uses ST Image. Special thanks. The Rooks Museum, special thanks. That must be for the to use the Rembrandt pieces of art that we had in game. Congratulations on defeating Far Zenith Threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. You can also start a new game. I'll start New Game Plus from the New Game Plus start menu in the base. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Waiting to see what all pops up here. So all of this stuff came in, like this wasn't here before. Neither was this. Or if it was, I totally like missed that it was.
Maybe one day I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always. Elizabeth had a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned. And there are still dangers ahead. Maybe the biggest yet. But after what Beta and I accomplished, I have hope. We'll fight for Elizabeth's dream. Together. With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
Just curious. So his like
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have a Festus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
all right, because start new game plus. Ah. So we unleash Hephaestus on the Zenith printer matrix to whip up an army of machines to fight the specters, and it worked great. But it also meant we had to release Hef back into the wilds, where it will continue to be a major problem. A little analysis / prognostication. Bad news first. Hef will undoubtedly retreat back to the Cauldron Network, undoubtedly attempt to fulfill the same malignant mission it has pursued since gaining sentience. Protect. The terraforming system from predation by manufacturing combat machines to kill human hunters. Worse, it will probably be stronger than before. Contact with the Zenith network will likely have supercharged it, given it access to new technologies, tools, and upgrades. And because it can learn to rewrite itself, there's no way it'll fall for the same trick. So recapturing it at a Cauldron Gemini is a non-starter. But there are some silver linings. Even though the merge with Gaia was aborted, she was able to copy over some of the original Hef code base. On top of that, Silence has extracted some extremely helpful data from the Zenith copy of Apollo. Combined, these developments should enable Gaia to exert significantly more influence over the terraforming system. She won't be able to take direct control of machines or stop Hef from building combat units, but she estimates that by deploying a variety of workarounds, she can stabilize the biosphere within a year. You know, that way we all don't die. At least not before Nemesis arrives. In addition, she now has some of Hef's source code. We should be able to develop new strategies to contain it. It'll take time, of course, but round 2 is coming. And next time, I'll be ready for you. Okay.
Did you need something?
Oh, you stayed.
I'm surprised you're staying in the base. Thought you'd slink away to one of your workshops.
The capabilities of this facility are adequate for now.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess. So you finally got what you always wanted.
Yes. All the knowledge of the Apollo database at our fingertips. At long last. Once Gaia removes the last traces of Zenith code from it, that is. We're entering a brave new world, Aloy. You'd best be ready for it. Hephaestus will undoubtedly design new and deadlier machines now that it's returned to the global cauldron network.
And we still need it to permanently fix the biosphere.
Perhaps there's another way, courtesy of Apollo. Time will tell.
Still a lot to do in this game. That's the exit. It's just the stairs. That's the other stairs. Now, is Beta... No, Beta was up there, wasn't she? Is anyone down in the server room? Aloy and Gaia want me to help figure out how to capture Hephaestus. I'll put chances of success at about 0.0, but might as well give it a think out. With how machines, the Zeniths will have us at their mercy. Okay, so this is okay, so that was before. I just never came down here to look.
The door's unlocked now.
Enter code. So this is where I know that's where we came in to start with. Wait. Is there anything over here? So we already got what was over here. Okay.
I guess Beta's keeping this door unlocked now. This must be Beta's room.
Aloy, if you're listening to this and things didn't go as planned at Gemini, I know you'll keep your promise, which means I must be dead. Sounds familiar, right? Lots happened since you found me. Thank you. You've been my shelter. How did I not see? Oh. The more I read up on the Regional Control Center, the more I appreciate the immense amount of work went into Project Zero Dawn. But one aspect of this facility has puzzled me. Why pre-design it? Gaia was more than equipped to imagine the needs of future humans. Well, I have 4 working hypotheses. Log from the facility's designer perhaps seemed to have tucked away something to do with the locked door tucked away behind the maintenance shaft, but I'm disinclined.
There's more machinery in here. It might have had something to do with the facility's operations. Looks like a power cell could fit here. The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if...
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught on to my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just, I'm sure they've all got family to meet up with in Asylum. But me, I couldn't even bury August. There's something of him left besides my... there's nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
That's it.
Is there a power... Is there a power cell somewhere? Oh, okay, there is a power cell somewhere around here that we can... I want to know what this is.
Okay, that console has power now. From the looks of this data, Hephaestus tried multiple times to hack into the repair bay. But doesn't look like it succeeded.
And that's all you had to say? Oh, and I can't take it back out. Oh, that's ducky. Let's see, is there another one up here? No. Hello. What are you? You are nothing. Okay. It's always fascinating to me when all of the things that get added. Okay. So now, where's... Hey Taters, how we doing? Thank you for the resub. We actually just finished up a bit ago, so now I'm really just putzing around. "51 months. Holy moly.
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need. Are we gonna be able to fix the biosphere? With Hephaestus back out in the wild?
With its escape to the global Cauldron network, Hephaestus has resumed its operations and increased its security protocols. I am already formulating options to recontain it. Additionally, I will utilize the capabilities of my remaining subordinate functions.
Your sub is the same number as your age.
To stave off collapse of the biosphere. I am certain it will gain us some time.
Sounds good.
Reinitialization in progress. I will inform you when it is complete.
I'm gonna leave that where right there, Taters. I don't need to say the obvious. Mwahaha. It's west.
My fingers feel stiff in this cold.
So we've beaten the game, but look how much stuff we still have, like, could do. There's just oodles of things that we could do. Curiosity kills a cat. We did get a legendary thing for the where's my fire? We do stealth damage. And enemies have a chance to instantly enter the burning state when hit with impact, explosive, or fire damage. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Where's my hunter bow? Interesting. How did we miss this? We did say we'd come over here and, like, visit Varl.
We did it, Varl. We stopped the Zeniths. We saved life on Earth. Well, for now, at least. There's another threat coming. I don't know how we're gonna beat it. But we'll face it together. All of us. Rest easy, my friend. I'll visit again when I can.
She's pretty. She is pretty. All right, my friends, I think we are going to call stream here. It's 10 o'clock. We got through the game. I'll be doing a bunch of this thing off thing. I'll be back obviously Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing a stream yet. Thursday, there's a high possibility of it as long as Shadows comes. Because I'm gonna want to play it. But in the I hit the wrong button. But in the meantime, everybody have a lovely rest of your Sunday evening. Blessings on you, blessings on your family. Stay safe, be well. And I will catch you guys all later. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody.